So today, we're playing a Berserker, and we've got our hands on the brand new skill, Knife to Meet You. This skill is all about our daggers, leading us to play super fun hammer dagger build with some chain activating elven rune stun. But hey, check it out and let me know what you think about it. Okay, let's go and jump some games with the Berserker and see what we can do today. I'm going to take this banana. I'm going to be rolling looking for frying pans and brooms, which is amazing. Exactly what we're looking for. We're going to reserve this leather bag and a frying pan because we're going to go for multiple shovels. We did save 2 goals, but we'll see. Can we deal with this Berserker? They do have that Armed Life, which could be 20 more max life, but our luck call does give us some power, which is the best buff we literally could have got because it does increase our weapon damage. So, looking pretty good for us. Unfortunately, we do end up getting some misses, which does increase our DPS, which is not so great, but actually, oh, they're ahead of us. Way too close. Holy moly. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. So we're going to end up falling short there. But then we got our shovel, we're going to grab our storage. Let's grab our frying pan, let's add in our banana, and we're going to roll. We're going to keep rolling till we find a freaking broom, which we didn't get. So if we don't get it, well, we're just going to keep moving. Our opponent is also crafting up a shovel with an Armed Life, but they do have the binding basket, so yeah, they're going to have a lot of healing efficiency, especially with their emeralds. They're going to have a lot of regen, which is quite scary because that's going to be a lot of heals. But we'll see, with our double bananas, with our frying pan, we should be able to deal quite a bit of damage as we heal too. Now our opponent is actually inflicting a lot of blind on us. We're actually losing a bit with blind, but still not too bad. Now I would like to go for triple shovels, but I'm not going to take it as right now. We're going to grab this, we're going to add you in, and unfortunately we are going to place you like so. Now I'm going to reserve this fanny pack, but we're going to move on. Now I would have liked to place our blueberries beside our frying pan, but it's only going to be there to increase the speed of our bananas just a little bit since we're going to have triple weapons. It's going to be a lot of stamina, but we'll see. Now unfortunately we are going to begin our ranger with a card which does cleanse a lot of the debuffs, but not too bad overall. Now unfortunately I was looking to grab the dig deeper skill, which honestly at this point is quite difficult to actually get. But we did get Knife to Meet You. And I will actually be taking Knife to Meet You, and I'm going to be looking to craft up a hammer dagger type build. So for now I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to take this piggy bank for now too. And we'll be taking more blueberries just in case we want to go for some spectral daggers. But yeah, we're going to move on. So with Knife to Meet You, we do want to survive for 12 seconds to increase our weapon damage by 40%. We're also going to need to find as much daggers as possible, but we'll see. With our shovels in, we should be able to inflict a few bits of blind, which does make us a little bit tankier, reaching that at 12 seconds, which does increase our damage overall, but it's going to be too late, unfortunately. So we're going to grab the storage. Spear, kind of awesome, but we're not going to be taking. We will, however, take one of you. We'll keep rolling. We don't exactly want a poison dagger. I would like to grab a second blueberry though. I'm going to sell you to roll again. I'm not even going to take the mana orb. I'm just going to move on for right now. So all we need to do is find 1 dagger. Potentially 2. And we want to find a hammer too. We want to go for hammer dagger type setup. But we'll see. Our opponent is actually inflicting a hell of a lot of debuffs because of that skull badge with those brooms. And that part of the moon means they're going to get a big old burst heal, which is not great. Unfortunately, we're still going to end up falling short, which is not so great. Yeah, double shovels at this point of the game. Might actually need to replace them. That's a holy armor on sale. I'm going to grab. I'm going to keep rolling. Let's keep going. Hammer dagger right here. We're going to sell both our shovels. Make sure we grab this straight away. I'm going to sell you, and we're going to take this dagger too. But I'm going to sell a garlic to roll. And yeah, that's all we're really going to do. So yeah, we're going to crack up this piggy bank. We have our hammer outside our utility pouch because we just want the increased activation to stun our opponents with the hammer. And we're going to be crafting up Spectral Dagger. Now the Holy Armor is in, so we can stack up to about 12 seconds so we get that weapon damage for a Hammer Dagger build. Increasing our weapon damage overall, which should be smashing. The thing is, our opponent is rocking a pumpkin, which is going to be a lot of damage, and it's going to be stunning us too, and they're going to have a lot of skilling damage with that magic staff. So unfortunately, we do still end falling short, which is not so great. Going to sell you. Let's grab our crystal. Let's roll. We could grab ourselves a leather armor. It is on sale. I will be taking it. However, I will actually be crafting up a moon armor. Well, let's keep going for now. We're going to sell you. Let's keep rolling. And that's crazy, crazy good value. We want both these. I was going to need a stamina sack, but yeah, we're going to be moving on. So moon armor is going to give us a ton of block. But we'll see. Now, at least with our holy armor in, we do cleanse a lot of that poison. So our opponent is actually going to be inflicting a lot of poison on themselves. And overall, should be smashing for us. Pretty decent. Now, we do a choice to make. And brass knuckles is always pretty good because it's going to be stun. But I'm going to be taking Shaman Mask, looking for some elephant runes, which unfortunately we didn't actually get. So I'm going to sell a lump of gold, grab a bit of storage, because we're going to put all our blueberries beside our moon armor. Now once we stack up enough mana, our blueberries are going to be stacking up some luck for Shaman Mask, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we're not even going to take the Hawk rune, we're just going to be looking for those elephant runes. Or those badge runes. And Corrupted Crystal is not going to be doing too much for us anyway. But we're just placing it in for now until we find ourselves a helmet. Or we may want to replace it. But smash it. And honestly, Elephant Rune is amazing. We're going to be grabbing. Now, I would like to craft up a cheese goobert. So do we take a cheese for right now? Yeah, I'll be taking it. And we're going to move on. So we do start off with 2 luck, which means our Shaman Mask can actually start to give us some buffs, which is kind of nice. We should be able to get some Vampirism with our Elephant Rune. We should have a chance to stun as well. But we are going to begin a freaking chain up, which is going to remove all our buffs. Which is quite scary because it's going to be scaling up a lot of damage. And they have a lot of empower, but we do still end falling short. Which is not great. Now we did get Thornburst, which is another source of stun. Or we can take Shielded here. Or we can take that Bagtacular. I'm going to be taking that Thornburst. Now that's good old Gooberts. That's also Bloody Amulet. Some pretty nice options. For now, I'm going to be taking good old Gooberts. And do you want to be crafting up that cheese Gooberts? Thornburst goes in. Banana is not going to be in for right now. And I would like to craft up a Cap Resilience to reduce a lot of healing. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait around. Now we are going to be getting another Hammer Dagger with Knife to meet you as well. They're going to have crit chance stun, so that is going to be quite difficult. They're going to be inflicting some poison as well with a Poison Dagger. But we do have our Thornburst, which is another source of stun. And it's going to be stacking up a little bit of spikes too. So all in all, it shouldn't be too bad. And smashing even. And that's another freaking Holy Armor. On sale. Which is kind of crazy. But I'm going to be crafting up that Cap Discomforts. Or do we take a second Holy Armor? I don't think we do. And what I do say we do is we take ourselves a Prismatic Orb. Which we're 1 gold short. I'm going to roll once. I'm going to roll twice. And we are going to be taking another freaking Fanny Pack. And we probably should have actually taken the Piggy Bank, smash them and get a bunch of golds, but we're going to be taking the next round. Which shouldn't be too bad. So we do want to survive for 10 seconds for our Knife to meet you. So we get a lot of weapon damage. Which is why we have the Moon Armor. Which is why we have Cheese Goober to be stacking up a bunch of max life. And overall, actually, come together quite nicely. Super defensive Hammer Dagger type build. Also got Cap Discomforts. Let's take you, place you in for right now in this position. Should be amazing. Let's grab our Piggy Bank for now as we roll. And that's a Badge Rune, which we're going to place into our armor. So join Battle Rage, we take a lot less damage. Now the thing is, what I'm going to do with Cap of Discomforts. I think we're going to place it in this round for now. We're going to reserve this fanny pack. And yeah, we're going to move on once again. So the badge rune is going to be quite awesome for when we get into that battle rage. And with our moon armor and with our helmets, we should be able to survive for 5 seconds till we get into that battle rage. And we stack up a crazy amount of buffs. And stack up a lot of max life. So yeah, this is actually looking pretty darn awesome. Not gonna lie. We've got a bunch of kinds which we're going to sell. We're going to grab you. We're going to keep rolling for now. And we can also grab a mana orb, which I'm completely down for. Another set of blueberries. Let's keep rolling. Freaking dragon egg. We're not going to be taking. Now we are going to be taking another dagger, which we're going to place in this position for now. But our mana orb is going to be in here. We should have tons and tons of block. And we'll see if we get on with this for now. So we are going to need to craft up another bloody dagger, which is what I want to craft up. So we can start stacking up a bunch of vampirism. And overall being a super awesome spot once again. But yeah, this is looking pretty darn awesome. We do want to find as much elephant runes as possible though, to be quite honest. So I'm going to roll. Now another cap would be quite interesting, but we're not going to take it. We're going to just take the storage for now. And we're pretty much going to sell that storage instantly so we can grab this. And I'm going to flip this around so our dagger is going to be targeted by a cheese cupboard as well. But yeah, let's keep moving. Now we're going to switch our spectral dagger for our vampiric dagger once we craft it up. But yeah, this is looking pretty darn awesome. Our opponent will stack up a lot of spikes with double blood tarn, but still shouldn't be too much of a problem. We have tons of healing. Smashing. So we do end up with just about a 40 DPS, which is not crazy insane by any means. As for heals, we have about a 20 heal per second, but it is going to shoot up once we get more vampirism. Also, we do stack up quite a bit of max life, which is not too bad. And on top of it, we do have 150 block. But I do believe we can actually make this a lot stronger, so let's keep moving for now. And the way we make this stronger is by grabbing ourselves another dagger, as well as another prismatic orb, which we are 150,000% gonna grab, but we can't grab our dagger right now. Which is a little less than ideal, but it'll have to do for now. Yeah, we're gonna move on. So we should have a ton of value with 2 prismatic orbs. We should be able to get some vampirism, we should be able to get some mana, we should be able to stack up some power. It's gonna be quite slow, but still shouldn't be too bad. Our opponent is stacking up a lot of spikes, which is not so great for us, but yeah, we stacked up a crazy amount of both, and overall, amazing. Now we finally got the elephant rune, which is amazing. Let's grab a dagger. Let's keep rolling. We'll grab you. Hammer of the Wilds. Not too bad. Now we do still want our daggers to be targeted by Knife to Meet You, but we also want our daggers to be on our cheese goobers. So I'm going to keep it this way for now. Let's roll. And let's grab this bit of storage, because we can add in more blueberries to our moon armor. Let's roll again, another hawk rune and a freaking another prismatic orb, which I'm gonna be taking. Stacking up a bunch of buffs, pretty much from the get-go. And we'll see. Because we could potentially proc our big mana buff bomb, giving us a ton of buffs, but overall, smashing. That's another elephant rune, which is amazing. It does mean we can't grab our prismatic orb. But maybe we do want to leave it. Or we sell our spikes with Amulet Wells. But spikes helps with the Thornburst, so we kind of do want to keep it. So I'm going to roll. And you know what? We're actually going to take a bunch of kinds and throw it one more time. And we're going to take that spike collar. And let's keep moving. And the spike collar, not so much of a great purchase. It does give us that battle rage, but we'll see. Can our helmet keep us alive till we get to our battle rage? So we take a lot less damage with that badge rune. We managed to get into battle rage. And unfortunately, still in the fallen shorts. Just not enough to repel this hardwood type build with a crazy amount of normal weapons. It was close though. Definitely close. But unfortunately, just not enough. Our opponent did have 140 DPS. We managed to have a 60 DPS, which is not crazy DPS, but we did have 60 healing per seconds with a 14 max health per gain, so 74 effective HP, with another 25 block per second. So a lot of effective HP. Just not enough. But it will sell you. We'll take our badge rune for a lot of damage reduction. And we're going to take our prismatic orb. We're going to roll again. I would have liked to grab another mana orb too. What do you think at this point? We're going to sell our Amulet of Wilds. Which is going to be crazy because I do want to grab ourselves this mana orb. But yeah, this is going to be a fun setup. We did put in 2 mana orbs. We do have 3 prismatic orbs. Our moon arm is going to be in this position. And basically, we are going to be a big mana buff bomb, knife to meet you type build. And what a super awesome fun build this turned out to be. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and see are we going to fall short or can we win out. We are going to begin a debuff stacking Curse Dagger with Artifact Stone Cold. So they're going to be stacking up a lot of blind, a lot of colds, which is probably going to be our worst matchup, to be quite honest. And we do proc our mana orb pretty much instantly, gives us a ton of buffs with so much vampirism, but if we're not hitting, we're not getting our lifesteal, but that's so much damage. Can we keep up? And so far, smashing. Not too bad overall. A super awesome, fun Hammer Dagger builds, especially with knife to meet you. Now, honestly, I thought this was going to be a lot worse because Hammer Dagger builds tend to deal a lot of damage pretty fast. But this Hammer Dagger build tends to survive for a bit longer than other Hammer Dagger builds. It's a bit more defensive. But again, the fight only lasted for 10 seconds. Even with our daggers in, we're still 12 seconds. But that's because our opponent stacked up a lot of colds, which did decrease our DPS quite significantly, especially with our accuracy down as well. But hey, we did end up with 105 healing per second, being a vampirism, being our utility pouch, and being our daggers. A crazy amount of healing, with 162 max life gains, and then on top of it, 150 block. But hey, this build turned out to be a lot of fun. Elephant Rune, Hammer Dagger type build. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. I just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep a look out for the next one. I'll see you next time.